Yeah, no doubt about it. And I've been watching Jalen Hurts for a long time. I mean, that was as good a performance as you can possibly have. And I hear people talking about, he threw for 150 yards and this and that. But people don't understand. And the defense wants to drop back and play deep zone defense and not let anything over the top, especially in the NFL. Like, they can do that anytime they want. And the main reason they played zone the whole night, really, so that Jalen Hurts wouldn't go nuts, wouldn't be able to escape. They'd have guys in place. They just didn't do a great job of it, and he's one of the most athletic men on the planet. So some of the plays he made with his legs were insane.
Yeah, and Kev, I would even go further to say with the more impressive stuff, and he's always shown this ability to do this throughout his career, like never flinches in tough situations and always is super poised, but just was really good at taking what the defense was giving him, right? And I made a comment tonight on another show, like, you can't go broke taking a profit. And it just seemed to be that way all the time. Like, hey, you have a shot called for Devontae, you have a shot called for A.J. Brown, right? If it's there, take it for sure. And certainly you got to trust your guys to go make a big play. But if it's not there, right, you can't cover everybody. And the Eagles' offensive line is good enough that he's got plenty of time. And if he wants to decide to go with his legs, great, get a couple yards there. Or check it down to Saquon, check it down to Shipley. Like, just get yards, stay ahead of the sticks, man, because when you do that drive after drive, you see it kind of compound, and those drives become shorter. And obviously I never got to talk about the tush push either, man. With the tush push, it's 1st and 9 every time you start a drive. So it's really good when you're just taking what the defense gives you and moving that ball methodically down the field.
That's right. And we're going to get along better than I thought because you're quoting John Gruden over here, man. Tremendous.
Oh,
love it.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, taking the prop. But, yeah, he was awesome. Some of the things he's done in the past, right, he'll drop back and there will be guys open. He'll pull his eyes down too soon. Someone's breaking open late and he's not patient enough to hang on. None of that happened. Every time he decided to run, like, he had to run. There was nobody open whatsoever. And that's what he's doing real well. He's hanging in there. You got to read the front side. Okay, nothing there. Now work your way to the back. When you're patient doing that, well, now the defenders, they start attaching the receivers and it becomes all distorted. And that's when you get those 2 touchdown runs, which is awesome.
Yeah, and you also see it too, like, he's just sneaky athletic, right? He's not going to run a 4.3 40. Obviously he squats the house, and he's stronger than an ox. But when he does break contain and he does decide to pull it down, and he does get past, maybe if there's a spy on him and someone's trying to trail him, and he breaks that contain, man, then he's in the open field, and he's a tough guy to bring down. And like you said, I thought his decision making was just superb, right? It was every time he made the right decision. And yes, A.J. Brown, and we'll get to it in a little bit here, A.J. Brown certainly probably wanted more than one target for sure. But guess what? When you take away A.J. Brown by, like you said, playing shell coverage, playing zones, doubling him up, right? Take what your defense is giving you. And if you have to pull it down more times than you'd like to, do that, because it's more important to win the football game than to spread it around potentially to everybody.
No doubt, no doubt. And that takes us seamlessly, talking about good decisions, right into Jalen Carter.